YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Reminder, if you want a lesson with me, check the link in the description below, and we'll work something out, and we'll talk one-on-one. So let's talk today about being a fanboy, and we'll keep the scope of this video down to like equipment things rather than other things, because I think this could go quite broad in its scope. We'll talk about that, I think, in upcoming videos. Anyway, talking about trombones, mouthpieces, cases, whatever. Don't be a fanboy, right? Don't hold a company that makes a product higher than almost the products themselves. Now, this might seem rich coming from me, who currently in the house has a Bach 50K3, a Bach 16M, a Bach 42B, a Bach 36K, a Bach 42B, a Bach 42 AFG, a Bach 12, a Bach 36, a Bach 42T, and two more Bach 50s coming to me as we speak. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 here and 2 more on the way. Of course, I don't own, I think, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, so 4 of those aren't mine. So only 7 of them are mine or something like that. So, am I too much of a Bach fanboy? I think so, honestly. I think I gravitate that way just a little bit too hard. So what do I mean by not being a fanboy, not doing what I obviously do a little too much of? Well, I watch Linus Tech Tips because I'm a bit of a tech nerd. I build my own computers and stuff, so that's a whole different issue. But I watched Linus Tech Tips, and they had a podcast recently where Linus is calling out fanboys, and he's just like, and this is a really good quote, love the product, not the company. The company doesn't care about you. They don't care. All they want to do is make money. And sometimes they'll make a good product to do that. Most of the time, they just want to make more money. So the idea is to only buy things that work for you really well because they work for you really well, not because they're just made arbitrarily by a certain company. You can apply this to all sorts of things, cars and computers and phones and obviously trombones. And I just think it's a really unhealthy mindset to get into as a gear aficionado, or even not as a gear aficionado. If you're just like, I want to play one trombone for the rest of my life, don't do it in a mindset of being a fanboy of something for any X reason. Maybe it's because somebody plays that instrument. Joe Lessie plays a Shires. I'm going to buy a Shires. No, do it because you want a specific Shires that you really like that plays well for you, not just because he plays it or some other reason like that, right? Do it because you want it. Now, I can defend my fanboyism of Bach in a couple different ways. Usually the instruments just align more with my sound concept, so I end up just kind of gravitating towards them anyway. And I'm not buying any of them new, so I'm not really giving Bach any like direct money by buying their instruments. I'm buying them all used, so they really don't get anything out of me. And on the whole, I'm like not a giant fan of the actual company Bach. I just really like some of their products. So it's really that simple. Find a trombone that works for you with no prejudice. Oh my god, I switched those around. Find a trombone that works with you with no pre-thought out feelings on what company it's from. And that's really hard for me to do as well. You go into something and you see a Yamaha or a Getson, or those are the companies I don't really care about. And I'm like, I'll play it. I know I'm not going to like it. And that's the kind of feeling that is like kind of being a reverse fanboy, right? Don't do that. Go in with no prejudices at all. and just play things that make you feel good. I think there's some people that do that really well, and I'm honestly really jealous that they can just have like things that work for them, and they're not a fanboy of anything, and they just have exactly what suits them as a player, as a person. And that's it. That's all I got. Don't be a fanboy. It's dumb. I'll see you guys next time.